What is going on, everybody? Bruce here from Bruce's Gaming. We're back for another episode of Farm Sim 25. We are on Pollu Kula, a new map tour. Oh man, I spelled tour wrong. I'll have to change that later. From Carl PG and IMF Modding. It's for PC only right now. I don't know why it wasn't released for consoles. No clue. But welcome in. Good to see everybody. What's going on, David? How you doing? Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. There we go. Thanks a lot. How's David? Hopefully David's doing good. Good to see everybody. Oh, this is a pretty nice map. I think he worked a little bit on the peat. The peat moss looks a little bit better, I think. I was messing around with it early this morning. I was looking at it when I woke up. I was actually up early because I've been doing a lot of sleeping, so I haven't been feeling good. So, but we're good to go. We're going to go ahead and look at the map, do a little tour of it, and sit around and play. Yeah. So, before I get going here, let me see. Somebody sent me a message in Discord. Okay, there we go. I'm all set. So how's everybody doing? Everybody have a good week so far? Okay, let's see. All right. So here we are. Let me overshoot the map. I'm sucking on a cough drop right now. This is our plot. This is the land we start with. We own this plot 43. We own field 29, 28. This is kind of a grass meadow right there. And field 35. We own all that. So, pretty good chunk of land there. Where we're at right down here, this is where you spawn in at when you start the map. They give you the motorcycle to ride in. You got a 3-day weekend? Nice, David. So we'll go over here. We'll start at the farm. We'll look around over here. Not a whole lot. You got grain silo right there with the trailer. I don't know if there's any in there or not. I didn't even check that. Sometimes he starts you with, okay, the silo is empty. Okay. Sometimes he starts you with stuff in the trailer, but he didn't. This is a nice new custom building that he made. Your sleep trigger and the wardrobe trigger is up in here. There you got your wardrobe and your sleep trigger. Hey, Ronnie, what's up? Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. The door opens up too. Ooh. Good afternoon. Thanks, Ronnie. 34 months. Woohoo. Thank you. I'm going to close that back up. There are 10 collectibles, I think, on the map. They're the little flags. I did find one earlier. Yeah, there's 10 of them. They're spread all over the place. They're real tiny. Oh, I didn't notice that before. Nice little ground texture right there. Yes, hashtag for Ronnie. 34 months. How's everybody doing? You're on your old account. Ah, okay. What happened to your new phone? Something wrong? So there's the equipment. You got a New Holland 770. That K brand cultivator. That was it a Cokerline Ultimate Cedar planter or whatever. You've got the bunker silo. A bunch of grass equipment. Tedder. Silage compact and stuff. Over here. Cow barn, 65 head goes in there. That's your new phone. Oh, but you got your old account back? That's awesome. Thanks, man. So, there's a bunch of trash laying around here. The trash can be deleted. So you can jump up here and you can come over here. You can go into demolition mode and you can get paid $22,500 to delete all that trash. Boom, no more clutter. The stuff laying along the silo over here, to get rid of it, you've got to delete that bunker silo. This doesn't highlight though. I don't know if that doesn't sell. So we're going to find out. And you can get 10 grand for the bunker silo. Okay, it does delete. Sweet. So there you go. We got all that. You've got food mixer there if you want to mix up your own TMR. So this field here, it's going to need limed and plowed and all that stuff. Yo, what's up, Susan? Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. How you doing? Oh, you get a slurry tanker too. There was a milk tanker over here to haul milk and water also. Yeah, right there. They got it parked up along there. Hopefully everybody's had a good day. I actually feel a lot better than I have the last couple days. The last couple days I haven't had much to eat. Have been really sick. But anyway, that's pretty much the farm. The farm is right here. We've got a New Holland with a T7. And you got the McCormick XB, was it X8? And then you got a John Deere 6R. We're gonna grab I grabbed one of the new John Deeres that came out today, the 40 series. I was happy to see that. I've been kind of waiting on that tractor. That was one of my favorites. Ooh. I smell candle burning. Got a candle. It smells like kind of like pine. You know, it makes you. Reminds me of the scent of Christmas. You know. I can smell it burning downstairs. So we're right here now. We're gonna go back out the road, and nothing really down here. It's just all forest. So we'll go over here and we'll look over it this way. There only, matter of fact, I don't even think there was a production on the map. You've got to put down your own productions. He's got the peat field is up here, and you've got to put, there's a peat production on here where you can put the peat moss in, and it puts it in like a pallet. It palletizes the peat moss. Palletizes, I guess that would be the word for it. The 40 series is awesome. Yeah, right? Yeah, I already got one bought. I got it bought, and it's sitting over at the store. We'll get it when I go to do field work and stuff. Get something new. I got the 4-wheel drive version, and the got the log kit on it and stuff. So you know me. So how's everybody doing? Everybody doing well? So this just loops back around, comes back in on the back side of the farm over here. I don't know. This is a big power line. He likes to put the power lines in these maps, which I'm okay with. We have a few of these here in our area, and there are rocks here in these, and these are the breakable rocks because I tested them. So you can bring your jackhammer in here and hammer them up if you want. Yo, what's up, Geezer Gaming? How's it going, Dale? Happy belated birthday, man. Hopefully you had a good birthday. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. So we're right here. We're going to go up. I don't know if that road continues up there or not. How are we going to get around? Huh. All right, let's go up here and find out. Ooh, what's up, Brandon? I'm doing pretty good today. I'm feeling a lot better. I was gonna get on and play last night, play some Destiny, and I still had one hell of a headache, so I took some aspirin and went to bed, and slept till about 5:30 this morning, and I was wide awake and I was hungry, so I got up and made a sandwich. So. Your birthday Saturday? How comes everybody was wishing you a happy birthday? How come you posted it was your birthday, or did you just eat early on your birthday over the weekend? Ah, okay, you had an early dinner with your kids. Oh, okay, I got it. Well, happy early birthday then, Dale. Good to see you. Welcome in. Got 9 awesome people. There's no new crops other than the peat moss in here. Okay, the road ends. So to get over to the other sell points, you gonna have to make a road. It looks like, because the road up here dead ends, and the road down here goes this way. So that would be a project for this map. Oh, holy cow, there's a rock there. Your dad called? Ooh, right. What'd he call you? Late for dinner? Tell him we said hey. So there's the river right here. So come on, stand up. Thank you. Yeah, I think I confused a few people with that post, right? Yeah, man, I didn't. I wasn't sure. Okay. Oh, that water is not too deep right there. Let's see how deep is it here. Oh, really? I'm gonna pick the bike up and move it. In real life, you do that, you know. Karen is Sharon, right? You're welcome. You're welcome. Good to see everybody. How is everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's had a good... come on. Really? Wouldn't let me back on that. Okay. What the heck? It's like it took it off the map. No, I don't want to reset it. I want to get in it. It won't let me back in on the motorcycle. Well, bugger. Hey, Nick, what's up? Welcome. Been feeling heartbroken since Monday. Why is that, Nick? Girlfriend break up with you? Your dog leave you? Run out of beer? I turned that off, right? Yeah. Oh, let me turn flight mode off. All right. We gotta go up here and test this out. Yeah, girlfriend. Oh man, sorry to hear that. You'll find another one. Yeah, I'll have to do that, David. I think that's kind of bugged. I think I had that happen one other time. Did you notice store delivery started working again, David? Did you notice that? I think I mentioned it the other day, the last time I streamed over here on it. See that? It worked. Yay. And then we'll do reset. There we go. Boom. Yeah. I noticed that. About time, right? It's weird because they didn't update it, so something happened to the game when that happened. Okay. Now we're here, but welcome. How's everybody doing? Everybody have a good week so far? It was really cold this morning. It was like 35 degrees out. We actually had to turn the heat on for a little bit in the house. Way too early to be having to turn the heat on. Oh, I didn't know it stopped working, and I have it installed on all my maps. Yeah, it was working, but it wasn't working like normal. You know, when you activate store deliveries, it's Alt, Shift, and then S. It was making you push all three buttons at once to activate it before you could just hit Alt, Shift, and then push S. And it's back to working that way now. And some people were saying you had to use Control also. So I didn't ever have to use that. I just took my time and hit all three buttons at once. I'm glad it's back working because I use that thing a lot. I'm lazy like that. Gonna be in the 30s tonight. Yeah, I think they've got freeze warnings out here again. Okay, let's see. Could go around and go over here and see what's here. This is Noah, the local sawmill, and I think that sawmill is just a sell point. Let me turn around here, go over here and check it out. But the map looks good. It's got nice undergrowth on it. The forestry is a good mix of trees. It's got the like a spruce there. He's got pine, and then he's got these trees here. They're actually a spruce tree on this map, so he's got them kind of changed over. And I did see a couple where he messed with them, and they've got several different textures on them. They look kind of like rotten standard. That's a spruce right there. These little trees like this, they go into wood chips. Yo, PCS, what's up? How you doing? It was the Giants patch. It screws up everything when they put them out. Yeah, right? That's what I kind of figured too, man. How's PCS been? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Alright, so we're here. We're going to go left. Left turn, Clyde. sawmill is over here. Hey Joey, what's up? You might have to move to Canada. It's warmer in temperature. Yeah, right? So here's the sawmill. I like the sawmill decoration underneath there. That's kind of cool. But like I said, it's just a sell point. It's to sell wood trigger. It's not a production of any kind. You're doing good. Good to hear. And there are a bunch of houses scattered around on the map. And I have found that you can't sell them. So he kind of did like he did on the other maps. He put them on there so you can't do anything with them, which is kind of unfortunate. But hey, keeps to kind of like the realism and makes you stay out of their zone, their space, right? The cell trigger is pretty big there on the ground for that. Let's see, what's the price of wood? Peat prices I think they're low, in my opinion, but compared to what they used to be, they're very low. So wood is 1,800. Wood beams 52, and wood chips are 330, 300. So love that AI nice mustache. The sawmill. What, did he have a nice stash? I don't know. I didn't pay too much attention. Oh yeah, get the old handlebar going. So we're right here. We're going to work our way this way. They've got another one down here. I think these guys are just houses. So the shop area is over here. So we'll be making our way that way eventually. But and I haven't done any forestry on this map yet, so the other we'll go down here and we'll look. I'll show you the houses and stuff. And I did put this map in a Terraform folder, and it did Terraform did work with this map this time. On I forget which one it was I put in. And I couldn't get it to dig peat, but I think they had added peat to it. So peat actually can be dug up on this map if you want to dig for peat. Let's see. Okay. I noticed the little flags were at the houses, a couple of them. Let's see if I can find one here. Oh, it doesn't open. Oh, I thought maybe that was open. Huh. All right. No go there, but out here, dear. Ooh. Oh, there's a cabin in the woods over here. All these people got nice stockpiles of wood, that's for sure. Ooh, my roommate traded in his 2016 Escape. I'm going to 2025 Maverick 2 days ago. Oh, he got a Maverick, one of the pickup trucks, right? What's going on, Garrett? Happy Thursday, man. Friday Eve. Welcome in, everybody. Got 7 awesome people watching. Get a 2-wheel drive or a 4-wheel drive? I guess I should say, did they even make it in 4-wheel drive? Is there another house, different design? Okay, this is one here that has a flag. Right here's what the flags look like. These are your collectibles right here, little blue, black, and white. So, and they're 10,000. They just had one the other day on The Price is Right. In the showcase, one of the showcases, they had a black one. Okay, it's all-wheel drive. Okay. Yeah, this one here I think was well, they call it front-wheel drive. But so there we go. So we're up here. I don't know if I can get across over there or not. There looks like there's a road to here, but let's go see. Oh, that goes around up here. So that dead ends. Oh yeah, there's no road over to that at all. What's up, Howard? How you doing? Evening all. Map looks nice. Yeah, he did a good job on it, Howard. He did a good job on it. Oh, an update on Poor Boy's map. They sent it back. Today's Thursday, Tuesday. Just needs some XML stuff done to it, and then he's gonna send it. Then he'll send it back in. I think he said he was gonna wait to fix it over the weekend and then send it back on like Sunday. So, and it was really easy stuff, he said. So hopefully next week. You doing good? Yeah, I'm all right. I guess I am. You know, we'll find out in 2 weeks. It's a 4-door short box. Okay, right? Okay, so there's no east or west connectors here because I come down here to the road and there's no roads connecting it over to the other side. I can go here. At least it doesn't show on the map. Okay, so the road does go over to here. It just doesn't show on the map. So there you go. There is a road that goes over to here and connects to that. Poor Boys maps on your playlist. Nice. So we got the shop is right here. This is where your shops, everything spawns in at the shop. There's the tractor. It spawns in right here in this area. This is where everything spawns in at. You got the, looks like a fuel station over here. Ain't no wasting time here. Get in here, get fuel, and get out. No buying candy or anything. Pop. Ooh, Mavericks used to be a small econo car like a printout. Yes, they did. I remember that. That's why when they changed them up, I got and made a pickup truck out of them, it was crazy. That's just like what they did with the Mustang and made it that Mach 1 or Mach E, made that stupid electric car. Just ruined the name, the Mustang name. At one time, I heard they thought about bringing the Pinto back. My one friend that I used to work with, he had a Pinto. It was one of the wagons, and I want to say it was a three speed or a 4-speed. Had a Hearst shift kit in it and stuff. That car would fly, man. It was fast. Quarter Mustang all electric looks weird. Yeah, I wouldn't even call it a Mustang. You know, they, like I said, they need, whoever at Ford decided to name that a Mustang needs slapped. All right, so we're here. I don't know what this is. I didn't go down here, so we're gonna go down here. Oh, I think that's the. This is the town area. It's got all the greenhouses and stuff in it. Your parents had a Pinto wagon, right? When I was younger, my parents had a Vega. The transmission went out of it, and it sat in our front yard for a long time before they got rid of it. And I used to go out and work the gears in it when I was younger. Then they had they had couple Blazers, and then they got a Datsun, a B210. That thing was, I don't know, that thing was a piece of junk. You put a 71 Pinto motor into a 71 Vega at really high end geared, I'd be a 454 in a mile race, right? Ooh, that's a lot of motor for that small car. You saw a 77 Chevrolet Chevette mint condition? Dang. Yeah, a lot of them electric cars are fast because it's all you got to do is hit the gas and it hit the electric and goes. You hit the forward pedal. It's like playing this game, you know. You get one of them, you get a car and you don't have to shift. You just hit the gas. A lot of them are fast. We've got a couple electric cars in Gran Turismo, and the electric cars are really, really fast. So here's the kind of town area. These buildings remind me of like a barracks at a military base. There's the there's the big production. Not the production, but the warehouse and stuff over here. The 454 was a pickup. Oh, okay. That's why, a little heavy. So we got a scale house. We got the stone crusher here. And then the warehouse buy and sell point. You can come here and do all that stuff. Output right there, or input. This is a sell point here. It's animal dealer is here in the corner. You can put them on the drag race. Yep. Lime station right here for everybody. So you got a lime buy station here. I don't know if you can buy any of this land here. No, I don't think you can. Yeah, you just buy around all that. So most of the land is purchasable. But once you buy that land, you can't delete anything. It's direct drive, no transmission, so it is instant acceleration, right? The only thing is with that, I would think that you would tend to have something else go wrong with it over that because there's no give there. So if something breaks, it's going to break a whole lot. We didn't play with video games in the 70s and 80s, so we played with cars instead, right? Yeah, we had video games late in the 70s. And I didn't learn cars till I was able to drive, so. I want to say, what was I 18 or 19? I had my first car and a motor went in it, so we bought another car to get the motor out of it. And then the parts car sat there in the yard, and I had a couple people that I knew had them, and they were coming, they were buying parts off me all the time. So I made a little bit of money off that car while it sat there. One guy came and bought the windshield out of that extra car. Made like $50. So we're going to go down here. I don't know. I can't remember what this place is down here. Oh, it's a little power station. What would have been neat is if this would have worked. Or you had to make it run. That'd been cool. When I used to race RC cars, the electrics were much quicker than the nitro powered ones. Right? I want to say in last season of Street Outlaws, they had an electric car in it, I want to think. But this season, the new season started 2 weeks ago. And right now they're not having them. Right now everybody's running blowers and stuff right now. Kind of getting away from the nitrous deal, it looks like. Had to learn how to fix it before you could learn to drive it, right? Yep. Can't have a car in California without the original motor in it now. Yeah. You know what I say to California? I got 2 words for them. That's why I never live in California. Still have my 70s and 80s Tonka trucks. I have 5 new radio controlled ones. I have. Oh, really? All right. So we got a big pond down here. The pond actually, or pond or lake or whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to go back to the shop. Nitro RCs out of clutch and electrics. Had a ring and pinion gear set up. Oh, okay. First word is actually an acronym. I always wanted to get a gas-powered RC car. I could never afford to get one. And then when I was finally able to afford to get one, I got cancer and wasn't ever able to get one because they put a Hobby Lobby in it's about an hour away. It's up towards Erie. And I really wanted to go in there. I never got a chance to go in that store yet, which sucked. So there's my John Deere. I would have thought maybe they'd given us tire chains, but I didn't see a tire chain option. That's all right. But all in all, there's the map. Lots of grass. Lots of grass. Oh, we didn't go look at the peat moss. We'll go up by the peat moss, look at the peat field. And I think the peat texture, like I said at the beginning, I think the peat texture is a lot better on this version, on this map. I think he kind of worked on it. You like the electric ones better? Okay. We had a lot of electric cars like we used to get at the department stores. Ones made by Tyco. We used to have them a lot. Always had to buy two so my brother and I could race one another. Always had a blast, man. Run them in the wintertime out in the snow. Build jumps. Our front yard was kind of low. Had a low spot in it, so a lot of times it would have water in it during the wintertime, so it would freeze over. So we'd use a shovel and go out and clear it off and then use the cars out on the ice in the front yard. And we could race. We live close to the highway, so we could actually drive out on the highway also. Wow, those trees are really close to the highway. Real close to this road. I raced Associated Brand Electrics. They were hobby grade. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was more than I could ever afford. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to buy the peat tiller. Excuse me. Get some of this peat tilled up. I'll show you the texture on it. So let me go here. We'll do this. And the peat tiller it's part of there's three mods required for this map. And the peat tiller is one of them. It's in his peat productions pack. You'll find it. It's in the miscellaneous down here. Shows up. It's this one. You've got that one. You've got the dryer. You got the windrow and the collector. I don't need any of that. I have a production I made for the peat dryer, so I don't have it in this save, but yeah, right, Geezer, Dale. I still want to keep calling you Dale. Yeah, right. Spending too much money. That's just like cards. You know, I collected trading cards back then too. That's an expensive hobby too, and nowadays it's freaking terrible, man. All right, so we're here. I am gonna buy this plot. It's 410 grand. So we're gonna buy it. And I did notice you can take and landscape over these ditches also, like you could in the other map. I used the softening tool and just went over it like that. and voila, it's gone. So you can get rid of those lines if you don't want them. And it worked a lot better on this map than it did on, that was Tassie that I did that on. I think Garrett is the one who told me about doing that. It still looks like there's a little divot there, but I think it's because there's a water plane there. Right now, Ronnie, it's PC only. I don't know why. My dad had a few electric trains. He wasn't big into it, but he dabbled with it. It was enough to where we could be occupied for a few hours, you know. So as you can see, the peat texture I think is a lot better in here. I don't know why it wasn't released all platforms. I haven't heard. I was kind of hoping maybe he would show up here in the stream. I think he's over. I think he's over in across the pond, so it's late for him, I think. I'm not 100% on that. Yeah, right, David? Yeah, trains can be expensive. Depends on the scale and stuff that you get. So I'm just gonna putt around here. But as you can see, and it actually, if you get close enough to the water, it looks like the peat goes into the water also. You can see where it's dropping in there, which I thought was pretty neat. I don't think it did that on the other map. And you can't go too fast or the tiller starts to miss. So I found the 6 mile an hour is the sweet spot for it. My grandparents worked at Mark's Toys. I have a bunch of old Mark's trains sitting in boxes. Oh wow, that's cool, Gail. That's cool, man. AI worker stopped. I didn't even push AI. Crazy thing. Oh, I must have turned it off. Anyway, but that's it. The peat is there. You can run your pickup equipment across there. You can tet it, dry it. The production point for it is in the cell in construction here. You go up here and it's way down here at the bottom. Oop, I think it's up here. Yeah, it's right here. So you can put it, I'll just stick it right, shop area is restricted. I'll just stick it right there. I'll put it there. So you take your peat moss, it goes in by this little ramp right here, and then it puts out pallets of peat. There we go. We've got the markers are right here. That looks actually pretty big. It only made one row for me earlier, so I don't know if it was bugged or what. Because the peat that spawned out, it spawned in a row right here for me when I tested it earlier. I just wanted to see what it looked like. So we come up here. Yeah, you put peat in, you get growth peat pallet. I don't know why I just didn't make it dry peat or peat moss on a pallet. Hey Luke, what's up? No, Garrett, nowhere near the revenue on that from the original Tassie. Pete, what was it? Pete's only 225, 223, 226. Max in February is 333. Dry Pete's, I think, even worse. That's the only thing I was disappointed in. How's Luke doing? There's Pete Dry right there. Yeah, so 306 and 302 for the Dry Pete. Is that a placeable production that you can put on the other maps? If you pulled it out of the map, you could. Dale. He made that production. I want to say it was in his last map also. And then he added it into this map as well. Not too bad. Cool. Shameless plug time. Yep, T-minus 7 minutes and counting. But if you know how to open the map and go in, you could pull that out to put it on his other maps to use it with the peat moss. I'm not 100% sure. I could probably do it if I needed to. Yeah, it's not on Tassie. I don't think he put it in on the update, the last update, because I don't think I didn't update the last version of it. You'd have to go in and look and check it. I was just on there the other day, but I don't, like I said, I didn't update it from the last when he updated it last, so because I still have the version that has the good peat prices. There was no way I was getting rid of that peat moss. No fair. What's up, Rusty? All's fair. All's fair in Farm Sim and Destiny. Yeah. How's Rusty doing? Good to see you. All right. Yeah, I don't know why it ain't, Rusty. I was kind of hoping maybe he'd pop in so we could ask him. This is definitely a good map, good like homestead map, really. But he's got the peat texture working really well, I think. Like I said, I messed with it earlier, and it's working good. And you can get rid of those lines and get rid of them water trenches if you want. Well, he's still sending in, Garrett, so I don't know. It's got to be something that needs fixed, but it would pass for console or for PC. So we got 13 awesome people watching. Appreciate you coming by and hanging out. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed the stream tonight. We're going to go over here once we get this tilled up, but I just wanted to show the peat moss off on it. But yeah, that production point over there, that's That's all that he added in for the productions for this. So and I think I still have an edited version of this thing over in my other folder. Still like to be able to take a speed tiller and have it do this so I can do it a lot faster. This tractor's nice, man. I like it. Looks sweet. Oh, don't want to do that. I thought the blinkers. There we go. I held on the wrong button, so I did it again. Boom. Oh, thought I stopped it again. Ooh. T-minus 2 minutes and counting. Got 14 awesome people watching. Ooh. What up, David? This is Garrett. So how's everybody's day been? Everybody have a good Thursday? Anybody watching any good TV? Alright, I'm just going to drop that here because I don't need it over at the farm. But there you go. I did about half of that field earlier when I was testing, and I got 100,000 liters of peat moss off of that. So that, to me, that's not bad. And the land is kind of weird the way it's set up. Like, see, I bought this 107 and it gives me this chunk, but yet it doesn't give me this chunk there. I got to buy 106 to get that. So this here is where I would like to take, and if I was going to build here, I would build on this corner of that, but I'd have to build up there, and there's a stream, little ditch there, so you'd have to put a bridge across it. Love horror movies, right? See, I've never been a real big horror fan, so that doesn't really bother me. All right, y'all know what time it is. Hashtag it. Got 11 awesome people watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Lets me know, lets YouTube know you like what I'm doing. Helps drive the channel. If you're new, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get those notifications when I go live every day, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. So you can come here and hang out with a great bunch of people in the farm sim and the gaming community. Like to become a member, hit the join button. It's not required, but it'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Excuse me, man. Whew. Shameless plug time, yeah. It's all you watch. Alright, let's see. Oh, the farm is way down there. I kind of hate this time of year because one minute you're warm, next minute you're cold. Adding a layer, taking a layer off, can't get the right temperature, This tractor needs a little bit more speed, you know what I'm saying? Where's Chad when you need him? Oh, Chad! Lots of running around here because you can't just go straight down through there. Now, that would be one thing I'd need to do. I'd have to designate building a road. Could build a road up the power lines. Cause see, I can't even get back over to my farm. My farm is right over there. So we're gonna cut back across here. We've been working on my map. Oh, how's it coming, Brendan? Getting close? I don't think that water's that deep. There we go. We can cross it. Ooh, there's a highway. I see it. Oh, crap. That's a deep ditch. I like it, Rusty. This was one of my favorite tractors. I want to say it was in 19. I used this tractor a lot, especially for doing forestry work. I love the forestry cage, man. Makes it look tough. But yeah, it's working good. I want to say, I think was this the only mod I took? I took this one. Oh, I took Yos's bale mod. I was actually surprised. That he sent it in. That was cool. Going good. We put Joe 66 gas station in it. All right, Trucker Joe. Nice. All right, we're back to the farm. We can finally do some farming. Oh, so when I deleted the trash around the yard, there was a garbage can in a mailbox there. I see it deleted that. It was out here. It was out here at the corner. It was right here. So it's gone. Better than Farmer Bob's map. You know, Farmer Bob is good at making tutorials, but it looks like a 10-year-old built his map. Yeah, this is a nice map, Rusty. Nice map. Hopefully it'll come for everybody eventually. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I'll need that trailer or not. We're going to go ahead and grab that. Man, that tarp is really It's in the freaking way. It's not a very big field, so probably not going to need much here. Yes, it does, right? I installed Carl's forestry mod yesterday. Oh, really? Brennan, probably shouldn't have. I've seen other people posting videos on it, did tours on it. And I want to say I seen it on one of the third-party sites way before it released, or the 4X version I thought needed a little bit of work. Let's see, what was I going to do? Oh, talking about forestry mods. Where's it at? Oh, I don't have it in this save. I grabbed his log trailer. It's called the Logger. The thing is huge. I loaded it up with wood and sold it. Made like $280,000 off selling the wood because it holds so much more. It took me forever to fill it. Oh, the skidder. Okay. I have issues with running cable skidders. The game crashes on me if I latch on to like 5 or 6 trees with the cable. The game will crash. I mean, it'll freeze up and shut right down on me. I was working on. I wanted to say I was working on the Zero to Hero challenge, and I was using my skid steer to tow trees. And I don't. Maybe I had too many hooked up. I don't know, but it crashed my game. Luckily, I didn't lose anything, so I'm thinking about sending the X9 in after we get my map done. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I forgot to grab that, Brendan. I know you sent it over to me. Get this on. Just do a single pass. Well, hopefully they don't give you any issues, Brendan. You know, sending a modded piece of equipment in. Sometimes I think they're a little iffy on the equipment. Ooh, that bird was kind of on the loud side. Your house looks nice. I love that thing. Yeah, right? It reminds me of the one that we had in 22 that had the above house thingy in it. Let me show you, Rusty. I like the storage underneath, and then you go up here. You can go in. You've got wardrobe and a sleep trigger right there. So pretty cool. Oh, there's light switch. Ooh. Ta-da! This reminds me of a barn dominium. You know, everybody talks about a barn dominium and them. They're just building a house. That, to me, that's not a barn. A barn dominium would be a barn turned into a house. What these guys are calling barn dominiums, to me, aren't barn dominiums. You use it on Lady Hill? Oh, nice. Two S7s in the mod hub. from two different people, right? The S7 is a nice combine. Even in real life, man, I've been watching Millennial Farmer. They got one this year, and holy cow, the thing's pretty much automated for everything. It's crazy. I guess it should be for the amount of money they paid for it. Well, that could be an issue. You just got to make sure you don't use too big of a header, Brennan. Not to mention it giving them so much trouble. Yeah, and that leak, I don't know if the fittings come undone or whatever, or just weren't tightened, but that, shit happens. But at least the dealer's covering it all. It would be a pain in the ass. You're trying to harvest and get stuff done, and then it kept overheating on them and stuff. Two alike planters in the mod hub, but different names. Yeah. And I thought Giants was supposed to put a stop to that, at least in 22, where they weren't going to allow that. Especially if they're pretty close to the same deal. Yeah, they was having a lot of cooling problems. Yeah. Well, that oil, man, when it gets in them coolers, it's a pain in the ass to get out. I've seen it on like our forklifts and stuff up at work, and the log loaders and stuff, man. It gets in back there and it just plugs the hell right out of it. Little 3-meter Agromass Falcon 3 or something. Really? Yeah, I think they did fix it. Yeah, they had finally found it and got it all tightened up and sprayed it out and stuff. See, what was it? I've been watching Grant Hilbert and them. They've been doing harvest and stuff. And they were on a show called Barn Talk the other day. Jake put a link in, showed that. And I had seen it the other day because Millennial Farmer had been on there. And that come up in my feed. And he posted the one with Grant and Spencer was on. And I got halfway through it the other day when I wasn't feeling good. And I still have to go back and finish watching it. Them guys, man... They're really lucky. They're working on another video game, it sounds like. But Grant didn't elaborate on what they were working on. But it's pretty cool, man. That guys, he started that software company to make that farming game, and now they're working on another game and stuff like that. Hard to believe two kids from Iowa made enough money playing a video game to buy their own farm and farm equipment. It's crazy. I am curious how there are two Lizard Road Rage, the exact name and pretty much are twins, but by two different modders. Yeah, I know. I haven't even really been getting anything off the Mod Hub lately. There was a production pack that was on there the other day, like the one that changed, like the Crusher mod. And I thought that Crusher mod you needed the additional fill types for it, but they didn't advertise that. It just took the bioplastics plant from that same guy. I was actually going to install it and look at it, and then just like I said, I haven't felt good. Today's the first I've actually felt like sitting here and playing. When I got up this morning and I ate, and then I come back up and I played, got on Farm Sim, and I looked at this map, and then the mods started dropping, and then I got on Destiny for a little bit, then I ate lunch, and been busy watching recorded shows from the last couple days since I've been sick. I didn't watch a lot of TV. That's all I did was sleep. Sucks getting old. You don't have third-party mods, right? I wouldn't call them third party. I've got a lot of stuff that's been edited, but they're not off the third party sites. Like what I've got that I use have come off a Mod Hub, and I've just edited them to hold a little bit more and stuff like that. And anymore, I don't do a whole lot of farming. I'm digging dirt and moving dirt that way. I was pricing farm sticks today. I could get one on eBay if I knew I could make enough money and for a couple months to pay that payment. I would get one. All right, Ronnie, have a good night. Thanks for coming in. Hey, have a good one, man. All right, right, Brennan. Holds more. Yeah, I seen where you said that you got it to where it holds 60,000 liters or something like that. So there we go. Got that all done. Don't normally use New Holland. That's not a bad looking harvester. I'm not a big fan of that yellow. X9 was Jakester's idea? Okay. That all you did, Brendan? Up the capacity and stuff on it? Oh, a grain door. Grain door. Let's see. There we go. Map like this makes PC more interesting for me. Right? Yeah, I was telling everybody. I actually put it in my Terraform folder, and Terraform worked really good on it. I was actually able to dig the ground and get peat moss out of the ground. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a little bit of forestry now. I haven't done any on here. I want to see how the trees are gonna react. Let's see. What do we have? So I'm gonna get this. Let's try. Okay, we're gonna use that. Boom. Yeah, PC. You told Julia, she told you it should be red. She would use it and like it, right? Oh, okay, David. Ground textures. We can do that. Come on. All right, there you go. Animal mud. Concrete. Dirt. That's really freaking dark. Another dirt. Another dirt. Another dirt. Oh, that's tire track dirt. Grass. Forest ground. Grass. Oh, I gotta go back this way. There is a gravel. That's a sand. Another gravel. Another sand. Concrete. Flagstone. Concrete. And plates. There you go. So not bad. They've got some different ones on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Right here. Kind of reminds me of like tire. It looks like tire tracks on there a little bit. There you go. And we're going to go ahead and dump these here. Those are a pretty decent sized tree. Oh, anybody see the new log storage thing that came out the other day, where you can put logs in and it's used for like distributing or selling wood? I checked it out this morning too. I like the concept of it. I don't like how it spawns wood out on there and you can't do anything with it. let me, it's actually listed as a production. Up here? No? It's down here. There's two of them. You got one that's 10 grand and one that's 6 grand. I think one holds like 75,000, the other one holds like 20. You put it down and then you can put your, oh crap. Get rid of that. I gotta go back in here. I forgot to delete that. Actually works like the container. I think we're saying you can bring your containers here or anything, all the wood, put it in here, and it's set for, yeah, see, you'll put 75,000 liters in there, and then you can set it when you come over here. You can set it for storing, selling, or distribution. And I think it's on the hour, because when I set it this morning, I had like 60-some thousand liters in there, and it shipped it all but 2,000, which I thought was kind of odd. Why wouldn't you just ship it all? Unless there's a minimum, there's a maximum of what can be sent. I don't know. But I would up this thing here. I would make it hold like 1 million liters and fill that bad boy up, so that I could just keep making deforestation. But I seen that the other day, and I think, oh yeah, there we go. That's what we need. And I want to say, I think Josh is kind of working on something like that. Oh, you know what? I think I can get 3 in there, because these couple of these trees, some of these trees are on the smaller side. I'm not a big. Oh, nope. All right. My bad. Not quite small enough. But I'm going to cut some trees down here. I'm going to get them processed. I want to see what. Oh, anybody got any questions? I can maybe try to answer for you that I did that we didn't go over. Definitely a nice map. I'm a real big fan of the PMOS. I kind of wish we could get more people to integrate that in, because that's a really good product, really. In watching Cousin Skeeter on YouTube in Homestead Challenge. Oh, yeah? Cousin Skeeter. I thought maybe that was a live action but he's doing a Homestead Challenge, huh? He has a great idea for a mod that I hope he creates. Home consumption. Oh, is it kind of like the garbage deal that we had on Deadwood in Poor Boys West Virginia map, where you put stuff into your houses and they throw garbage out for you, and you can take it and recycle it? These trees are, the trees are cutting smooth. I like it. Ah, okay. Player used like a survival mode. Cool. Did you see the trailer for the fishing portion of the new expansion? Did you guys see that this morning? I think it was about 7 or 8 o'clock. All them videos went live. I think the fishing is going to be kind of fun, and that opens up another. I don't know what you could say, can of worms. That gives the modders something else to do. Boats. It'll be kind of nice to see what type of boats we can do. I know New All on Itch just released a crap ton of boats. Oh, okay, I got you, Rusty. Yeah, okay. Where you gotta produce enough to survive. Man, that would be hard because sometimes this stuff don't produce fast enough. I guess you'd have to speed your time up and all that stuff. So, okay. Oop. Let's get this. We'll get this one. Fast coupler. And we're not going to go too crazy. Okay, ain't that new challenge you're working on, Rusty? 2? 1, was it Krusty's challenge? I don't know if I've got the patience to do that now, you know. We'll see y'all later. All right, see ya. See you, Luke. Have a good night. Thanks for coming by. Don't work too hard. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I don't know. The farming portion of the game's really got me bored, Rusty. I'm telling you, it just does. I've been having a lot more fun doing forestry and the mining portion of the game. That, and I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2, man. I've been having a lot of fun. Destiny 2, they just updated the game Tuesday again. They patched some of their issues that they were having, and I haven't really had a chance to play yet, so I'm itching to get at it tonight. I've got an episode of Zero to Hero done. I just need to put it together to get it out there, but I just haven't felt like doing it. The watch time and views and stuff are all down, and I told sit and record for 3 hours and take another hour to do all the editing to get 20 minutes and for 15 views, and I don't know what the deal is. It just died, you know? That's why I kind of started playing. I've been doing Destiny the last few Fridays, and that's probably what I'll do tomorrow. I don't. Towboat's not going to be here because he's working, but I think Mr. Z's going to join me tomorrow. So it'll just be two of us. But we've got stuff to do in there. We're going to try to grind out our 550 power and then farm weapons and stuff. So I know it's not the farming everybody likes, but I still try to, hopefully it's still kind of entertaining for everybody. Oh, Battlefield 6. Yeah, Battlefield 6 looks kind of fun. I've seen some videos on it. I didn't get a chance to play it when they had it out for everybody to test. There's a game on Steam right now called Docked. They've got the free demo out there. I don't know if anybody on PC has checked that out or not. It looks kind of fun. I would have probably streamed that earlier in the week if I wouldn't have been sick. But and Wreckfest 2, it's been... I don't know why they released it on PC first and not console. I don't know why they just didn't release it together. And I know Roadcraft is on sale right now, and it's cheaper on Steam than it is PlayStation. Right? I've seen people posting videos of them flying around in a helicopter, like the one guy I watched. He was flying around and he's running the gun on the door. The next thing you know, the helicopter crashes. And the guys in his squad, you can hear them talking. I'm pretty sure they're in his squad, and they're talking. They ain't even talking tactics. They're just rambling in the background. So I'm gonna get a claw. I want to manually. I want to see how these trees react. Yeah, I'll get this one. This is the one I like. I had one of these bunks before, but I don't remember which one it was. I want one without the cabin on it. Because I thought we could get one. I thought we could get this without the cabin. Maybe it was a different mod. I know my buddy Joe. He said his boy got Battlefield 6. He's liking it a lot. You know what? Whee! There's some wicked animation right there. So I'll show you. This is what this does over here. This container. And bloop, see, and when you put that in there, it spawns logs out on there. See that? It spawns them out. But then these logs, they're fake. You can't do anything with them. You can't sell them. You can't process them. They're just there. They're like for show. I need a truck with a log bunk on it. We don't have any. Maybe I don't have that mod in here, but I thought I had a mod that I used on the one other map for wood transport. It was this, but it was without the hook lift. Maybe, I don't know. Let me just get this. I wanna see how it loads in there. So how is everybody doing? We got 10 awesome people watching. 10 people, man. Where is everybody at, man? Well, so far so good. The trees are working really good. So did Buckwheat jump ship? Did he go to Xbox, Rusty, instead of PlayStation? Yep. I knew I shouldn't have used that them stupid little ones. Well, I was doing good. Hey, Road King, what's up? Welcome. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Come on. You can do it. Oi. Not a whole lot of friction there between that, so it's I guess that's good, so you don't get not getting that sliding around. Doing great. About to start hitting the road. Right on, man. Safe travels, man. Safe travels. There's not one of them little ones, man. Let me get that damn thing out of there. Come on. You can do it. Damn it. Won't let me grab a hold of it. Oh, you pull triples for FedEx? Ooh. Still be safe, man. You know. run from like one of their dock distribution points? Do you run that, or do you like maybe run from like an airport terminal and stuff? I did that a couple times when I drove, hauled some FedEx freight. Was easy. Just hook a trailer, drop and hook, and hook up to one of their one of their trailers already loaded, and go. So with these trees being a little on the smaller side, it's hard to get them loaded in there, right? Yeah, have a good day, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. So there we go. Guess that don't look too bad, right? And the trees, Reno to Salt Lake. Oh, okay. Solid run, solid run. So there we go. And then the trees aren't sliding around either, so he's got the friction on him really good, which is good. So that's telling me that this map would be a solid forestry map. Now I can take these over here and I can do this and unloads them, and it puts them all in there. So I made 17,000 liters off of that. And then I can come in here and I can set it to output. I can put it to selling, put it to distribution or storing. So I'm going to put it to selling, and it's got 10 minutes here. Once that moves along, you know what? Let me, I got that at normal time. Let's speed the time up a little bit. Go to 3 times. And we'll watch. I got it set for selling. We'll be watching. We got like 10 minutes here. It'll be about 3 minutes now. Thank you all for coming by. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. I'm going to be heading out here in just a few minutes. So been a good stream. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate that. Always. Well, yeah, I guess you could call it. It's going to be wood auto load. It's actually converting it, making a pallet out of it. You're not going to be able to use that wood for anything else. These things here work just as good. You set one down, you put your wood in there, set it to distribute, and just keep bringing it there. Boom, Bob's your uncle. You put one down each. You put one down for distribution, and one down for selling. Constant supply. Excuse me. Really getting hungry now. Probably gonna have. It's either gonna be a leftover pizza or burgers. Wow, I thought that would have been done faster than that. All right, got a minute left. All right, see you, Nick. Have a good one. Oh, and it didn't tell me how much it made. Really? That's kind of lame. Now I got to go here to financing. Have a good evening, man. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. So, sold products. 28,000 I made off that. 17,000 liters of wood. Shower time, right? So there we go. Boom. Feeding time here. 48.40. There we go. Nice piece of kit right there. You know what? Let me check something here before I head out. I thought I saw where they had tire chains on these. Maybe it has to be a certain one. Holy cow. Some big chunky boys there. Huh. Ooh. All right. Well, that's going to be it. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Do appreciate it. Ronnie, for re-upping again. Thank you very much. Hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. This is Bruce. I'm signing on out. Oh, yeah. Anybody on PC, go check out Pollu Kula. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not, but pronounce it. I'm English, so I have a hard time pronouncing stuff. So, have a good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Peace out.